I'm not even going to play the audio because I'd hate to let her evil spirit influence your thoughts and emotions. But just look at how she's talking, how hateful and aggressive she's being. This is her time to shine because the world nor country wants or needs to hear from her otherwise at any other time. So she's really going off in her 5-second moment, and this is how she wants to be known, but she also knows she's wrong, because she's hiding behind her sunglasses. I can tell you that she's saying the most vile, bilious, nasty, embarrassing, trashy, ignorant, hateful things about this slain young person and the Black community and diaspora. But she'll go into work the next day at her filthy establishment selling rat meat or cheap shit, begging, hoping for someone to buy it, and they'll most likely be Black. But if you want to hear the outrageous things that she's saying and revealing about what and how the Orientals think, then you can just look up Asian boycott updates and reactions here on YouTube or anywhere, and look for a pancake-faced dwarf with a shitty bun and cheap glasses going off in a Honda, when no one asked for her opinion, when her pussy reeks of rotten kimchi and spoiled tofu and burnt seaweed, all left out for weeks in the summer heat. Anyway, I'll start with my opinion on the case before I get into my opinion on the boycotts. The jury members must have got their high school diploma at the age of 21 after many sessions of summer school and suspension, if they couldn't figure this out. Those pieces of shit didn't chase Cyrus because he had a gun. He just so happened to have a gun. Then they say the kid pointed the gun. Therefore, he didn't shoot at them, so why did they feel scared? No one intending to use a gun just points it, they use it? And why are two big dudes scared of a child? Everyone involved in this case deserves hell on earth and after. Prosecution moved weak as well, as if they were just going with the motions. I wish them all no peaceful days, for murder and then for victim playing and lying. The hilarious part is that Rick Chow, sitting there looking like Gollum, and his stupid thug and wannabe white jock son Andy, and his Tina Belcher looking bad-built bitch for a wife might not even be racist. Let's just go with that for a second. Let's say 3 big adults were scared of a scrawny kid running away. If you're so scared, call the police. That's what you do with thieves. But if you want to be a murdering piece of shit, have at it. I know you'll have many disturbed nights and nightmares and a miserable scared life and a painful torturous death. But anyway, what's hilarious is that there is righteous indignation for this situation because it's exposed other Asians as racist. Rick Chow hasn't even said anything. Even though I'm probably sure he thinks and talks this way regarding this case, we never heard him say "you stupid N-word bastard." Let's kill N-word kids. So what if your mom cries? Too bad. That's literally, however, what other Asians are saying. So if you don't boycott Asian stores because of Rick Chow, you definitely should boycott Asian stores because of how Asians decided to involve themselves and make this about them. And uncover that dry, crusty band-aid that's been slapped on a nasty, deep, infected wound of racism that these Orientals have always had and pretended is not there. This is not the first time that an Oriental has murdered and manslaughtered a Black patron, particularly a minor. In fact, it's the main reason why the LA riots happened. The Orientals keep playing victim and keep hiding out like deceitful devils, letting everyone else fight while they quietly spy, and then they pop their heads out after causing all of this pandemonium, but then they start talking shit. The way Asians have responded to the murder and this acquittal is so low class and nasty. That rage seeping from their mouths and eyes and that smoke coming out their noses and ears isn't rage for Blacks, it isn't passion for Chow or this situation, it is the desperation for whites to accept them and for them to feel powerful and strong. And it's sad that this is how they have to do it, by spitting on murder of another person over something so small as well. Boycotting and lots in Asian stores are reasonable responses.